Alright guys, today's a little bit warmer so I can do a little better video on this TR85 combine. I know a lot of you guys been talking about the 3208 cat motor in these. When I bought this thing, I did go into knowing about it already. Did my research on this combine, and I knew the 3208 cat motors did have the problem with the head gaskets. Yeah, I knew about it when I went into it. It was nothing new that you guys were telling me. You know, but I guess it's like any machine. Each machine has their own little issues. I'm glad it's a cat motor, not a Ford motor, because I heard Ford motors were worse yet. At least that's what I have been reading about them before I bought this combine. That the Ford motors weren't the best. That 3208 cats were better, but like I said, once it warms up here, I'm gonna get some degreaser and degrease everything on this thing and clean it all up again. And I know the oil's been changed on this, but probably gonna change the oil again on it. Just change everything on it so I know it's all done. Yeah, I was just gonna let you guys know. I know I've been having a lot of comments. I know a lot of comments, a lot of people are saying that, you know, it's a piece of junk, but then other guys saying, you know, it's a really good combine. I guess, you know, what it comes down to is, you know, like that New Holland that sits there. It doesn't matter how old it is. You could have something that's, you know, really reliable and, you know, keeps on going, or you can have something that's just gonna give you a fucking headache. Excuse my language there, but you know that's a 2012 there, and I just stuck, you know, $2,500 into that, and this combine here is 30 years old and still going good. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, if I would happen to have some type of motor issue, you know, a head gasket, it's not a big deal. You know, that's all it is. Get down inside here. Some of the other small repairs I had to do, I see, is to this piece of tin here. I have to, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I might just put a whole new piece, lay a new piece on here, and then just refasten it back down again. It's not a real big deal, but I don't like it like that. Rather fixed properly. Lights on here, this one's missing. I'm actually going to put nice LED lights on here. I've actually been looking at them. Nothing real fancy lights, but you know, decent lights. I'll show you. Get out of here, back in here again. As far as the grain auger, it's in good shape. I see it. They did do some welding here at one point in time. There's a patch in, but nothing real big. But I do see right up here, I see it's got a small crack in it right there, so I'm gonna have to retouch this on up again. Other than that, I don't see anything else on this thing. She looks like she's pretty firm. All the belting and all that on here is looks to be in good shape. I don't see any cracks in anything like that. On the back here. As far as these tires, I thought those tires on the 1440 IH would fit on here with the rims and everything, but they don't. These are actually 8-ton, and the ones out in there are actually 10-on. So I'm gonna have to have the tires swapped on here. Not a big deal either, but if you want to look up in the ass end of this thing, can't really see a whole lot, but everything, all the screens and all that look to be in good shape. I don't really see anything, you know, bent or needs replacing in here, so that's one good thing. Needs a good cleaning in here though. Get the heck out of here, don't hit my head on anything. The biggest thing I have to work on will be underneath here. Ooh. Here's that bulb auger. I don't know what the hell this monkey crap is here. Electrical tape. I wonder if that's just to hold the damn plate down. It must be. I have to fix that. But yeah, this is what I gotta fix here. I think that's the only piece on here that needs fixing. I'm actually gonna just take a template and put a whole new template on this here, and just probably end up grinding this piece out, this piece of tin here out, and putting a new one on. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be a big deal on there as far as that goes. So that's the only real big issue with this whole entire combine, is just having to replace where this bubble up auger is. Other than that, everything else looks to be ready to rock and roll. I wonder what I have to address that once. I've never seen that before. Like the bearings out on that or something. I have to look at that once. Interesting. Interesting. I see there's a wire there too. I wonder where that goes. We'll have to take a look at that later. Shut my light off here. Yeah. That's about all I can really think of here as far as that goes. Basically all I was going to cover on it. Trying to think of any questions you guys had on here. Really all I can think about for his comments and everything you guys are telling me. It's a good combine, like I said. We call it the starter combine. Or we call it Big Yellow is what everyone calls it now, Big Yellow. So, you know, down the road we'll see how New Holland holds. If it's, you know, a good piece of equipment, well, maybe we'll upgrade to something a little bit newer. Not new, but, you know, newer. But yeah, that's where we're going to stand with this TR85. I thought I'd just clear up a few things on a few things that you guys have been talking about. But otherwise than that, stay tuned for another video.